My mother was a drug addict. My father was a drug addict. And all of my life, that's what I knew. They placed me with a lady named Johnny Chambers, who turned out to be my God-sent angel.
Aw.
She took me in, cared for me, and I had my baby. She bought me maternity clothes. She loved me. But I couldn't stay there very long because it was a home that was for minors, not minor and their children. So before long, I was moved from her house back to Los Angeles, placed in a home where I could stay with my baby. That didn't work out either. After the first day of school, I came home. My baby had been left alone in his crib all day, frustrated and crying. I went to another foster home, and from that foster home, I got emancipated. The workers saw that, you could take care of yourself. I went and got my own apartment. Let's talk a little bit about you now.
I just remember growing up around a lot of chaos. I was placed from one family member to another, and at 15, my mother passed on. Just history with drug abuse and all of that, I think, just took her out. It was really hard for me because I felt like, okay, why did she go? And literally 6 days later, my great-grandmother passed. I tried to commit suicide. I didn't want to be left behind. My best friend that I grew up with since preschool, her mother took me in and raised me for the duration of mid-10th grade through my senior year. I went from straight Fs from all of the instability and going back and forth and the passing of my mother and grandmother to straight A's and B's.
That's awesome.
And they placed me in her home knowing she didn't have the license quite yet. DCFS came out of the blue. I had just finished my homework and brought police and busted down the bedroom door. They took me to Riverside to some lady named Barbara. It was a girl's shelter home. As soon as the door closed, it was like, bam, okay, here's the rules. This is what's going on. You can and cannot do this. She would say, if you choose to run away, I will have a cop waiting at every payphone. And when we went out in public, we had to wear these little wristbands that were connected to hers, which was humiliating. But Dr. Dion Washington, I met her when I was turning almost 16 years old, right? Not too long after my mother had passed. She was working with foster youth. She invited me to a conference where she invited a plethora of foster youth to help them with their confidence, their self-esteem, to get them set with their goals, their ambitions. And I attended, and it was life-changing.
That's amazing.
Over the years, she's peer mentored me, and she has shown me, that I can be beautiful regardless what shade I am, what my background has entailed. And to this day, she has pushed me alongside hundreds and hundreds of other students to their highest potential.
Dr. Washington is an amazing woman, and she does miraculous things people don't even know about. And I know that most of the time that I'm with her, that it gives me great sense of accomplishment because
Right.
I see all of the lives that she's not only touched but changed and made a difference. And I'm really grateful for that.
And so where are you at this point in your life?
I'm 47 years old. I'm a mother of 3 boys, and I have 3 granddaughters. I'm
Yes.
currently doing my master's in marriage and family therapy to further my career working with foster youth.
I now have my bachelor's in human services, my master's in business administration. I own my own photography business. I also peer mentor the youth, as you know, because
Yes.
you're my colleague.
Yes.
And you do as well.
And we do the same, yes.
So I would say, the system has come a long way. It still has some broken pieces, but I'm glad we're here and we work it together as a team.
Yes, and it's just amazing to see the lives that we touch and we change and make a difference on a daily basis. This is just one journey that we will continue to do together. We share that love for those that were like us in foster care, and I look forward to making great accomplishments with you in our future.
Yes.